Okay, Namaste everyone. Okay, so first I would like to introduce myself. On my manner, myself Shubhi. I have been working in Shubhi Yoga Foundation for past 5 years, and I have did bachelor, masters in yoga. Have taking the kids yoga teachers training course. I think I have already taken the 14 yoga teachers training course before, and I have also qualified the NET examination in the yogic subject. So today we are going to, as you know, going to do the webinar here. Okay, Rajiv sir, will you please start the recording and make me the host? Okay. So, so in the webinar, what we are going to be discuss in the webinar, we are going to discuss about the whole planning, and also we are going to be discuss about the topic. What I mean to say that what are the topics we are going to be covered and how we are going to be covered. Okay. So, first I would like to share the screen with you, and accordingly to the syllabus, we are going to be discuss how to take the class. So, we have these topics here as you can see on the screen. Anatomy, psychology, physical development of kids, mind and emotion, focus, concentration, mantra chanting, breathing exercise, mindfulness, meditation, kids yoga pose, relaxation technique, nadi chakra, yoga nidra, strengthening and flexibility building, storytelling, visualization, yoga game activity, body awareness and coordination, yoga teaching technique, food and nutrition. Okay, so I think you already have go through with the syllabus. So now let's discuss. Okay, so in this yoga teachers training course, initially what we are going to be learn, the three things is going to be more important. Although the class is going to be go in a two ways. Right, few days we are going to do theory, and we are also going to be do the practice. After some time, what we start to do, we are going to do in the half of like first 20 to 25-minute theory, and associated to that thing we are going to do the practice also. Okay, so now if we will look forward into the theoretical topic, so like the development, if we will talk about the development, so we all know there is a three types of the specific development that we are going to be discussed. The most oftenly we have hear about it, that's the physical development, mental development, social development, and spiritual development. Okay, yoga comes with this fourth one, that's the spiritual development. Okay, so let's try to understand physical development. Now, how the kids are growing, what are the changes happening on their body level, why we need to understand this. So like if we will get to know this year each kid have that much physical development, so we can give the practice the physical asanas according to that. Like we have to plan, if there is a 3 to 4 year age kids, 5 to 6, so what should be the time duration of the yoga practice, the class. Okay, these thing is going to be come with the help of their physical development, their strength and their stamina, and in how many ways we can enhance their physical development. It's like, what is the meaning enhance? We can speed up their development. Okay, so that's we are also going in how many ways which type of the asana, like coordination, like balancing, how we could add these things into their practice to enhance their physical development. Second come is cognitive development, that's the most and most important part for the kids teachers training course. So what's the meaning of this cognitive development? So we can understand, once we will understood the various age group and their cognitive development, the state of cognition, the state of understanding, comprehension, we will be able to understand also that what is the thing now they can do. For example, if I'm going to start to teach you the very high level of the education that's not related to our subject, can be easily understood that? No, if we does not have base of that, we could not understand. Similarly, if I start to give the practice and try to explain the things during the practice that can be understood by 9 years, 7 year age kids, I'm start to giving that 4 year, then they are going to be get nothing. So we have to understand what's their level of understanding, what they can learn, so we can enhance their cognitive power, cognitive development also. So this part, like with the help of the various theory, how the kids think, what's how they solve the problem, this everything we are going to be learned in a cognitive development. Okay. Next one is social development. That is also very important. Like if we will go into the socially, how we could cooperate there. So this thing we can also start teaching the kids. The mutual helping mutually each other. So we are going to be places type of the activities and game in the yoga classes along with the yogic practice. So now what will happen with the help of the like pair yoga, group yoga, supporting yoga for each other. So where they are going to be helping each other. So there they can understand the social development, how to help each other, how to help them, how to take the help, how to ask for the help. And then the last one is spiritual development. That is going to be happen with the help of the mantra chanting, the discipline that's going to be the very, very important in our ancient Indian education system. We have go through the one thing. What was that? The Guru Sishya Parampara. A proper discipline has been taught to the kids at that time in the Gurukul. So the similar kind of the thing we will try to bring in this kids yoga classes, but not lagging behind for those beautiful things uh, that we will learn in the ancient time in this Gurukul Parampara. So like how to sit, how to organize the thing, how to behave in the class, how to maintain a particular discipline that is going to be required and going to be helpful in the life. So that's going to be also the part of the spiritual development. So many things we are going to be learned here with the help of the mantra chanting, with the help of the meditation, with the help of the breathing techniques. We are also going to be able to do the this spiritual development and the prayers. Sometimes of some kind of the prayer that is also going to be help them to understand that spiritual and to develop the spiritually to the kids. Okay. So that's going to be the first most important topic that we are going to be cover. Also the emotional development. Okay, how to cope with the emotional when the kids feel low, emotionally low, when they can feel high, how to maintain that emotional breakdown in them. Like kids having a very quickly they feel guilt. Okay, so how to tackle these things, how to maintain the everything we are going to be learned here. Next part that we are going to be learned here, the focus and the concentration. Okay, focus and the concentration, it's like how we will able to maintain this focus and concentration. So we could go through with the several practices here, some asanas along with the picture and posters. Like for example, we know that we can if we are going to be maintain a balancing asana, we have to look at a point that should be stable. And this is what we do, we find a point on the wall, and while practicing the balancing asana we keep looking that, staring at that point, so we will be able to maintain our balance. Similarly, can we do something like kids? Yes, they are not going to be able to maintain the concentration on the single point. But yes, they will be able to maintain a concentration on the beautiful picture with having a lots of color. So they are learning the two to three things at a single time. The colors, the picture, recognizing the picture, and also a perfect position in the, not perfect, but a partial position in the us. Okay, so in this way we could help them to develop their concentration and focus. Okay, so I have just give you the example. So many things like that we are going to be do in the practical class. That's going to be the practical approach. Definitely the mantra chanting, various type of the mantra chanting we are going to do, and we are going to also take the mantra that is shorter. We help them to recite, we help them to chant every day, like you know the how the Sanskrit shloka work. They help you to clean your body inside, from inside. Mental cleaning, physical cleaning. They are very powerful. So if we start teaching them mantra chanting, it is also going to be enhance their speech development. If they start to chant the Sanskrit shloka. we are going to do it, take very short type of the Sanskrit shlok, and we will start to teach them, recite them. They memorize, they start to do with us. Okay. After that, okay. After that, we are going to be learn the mindfulness meditation. So, what's the mindful? That's the only type of the meditation we can do with the kids. Okay, mindfulness meditation means like staying in the present moment. Okay, when we have to be staying in the present moment, and how this is going to be possible is staying in the present moment. It's going to be only possible with the help of this mindfulness meditation. Like when you go into the particular place for the very first time, in a beautiful place like in a hill station, so you are at that time in a present moment, because you are observing everything is new for you. So you very feel very much connected to that part, and that thing is going to be remind, stay in your memory forever. Similarly, we do in the mindful meditation, we help them to take with the help of the imagination in the meditation. And the important thing, every time your script need to be different, otherwise the kids is not going to be show their interest. Yog nidra we can do with the kids. So the question is that how the kids is able to do the yog nidra. We ask them to bring the consciousness on the different part of the body. So that's we are going to be learn in the class. There is also a technique that we can use to help the kids to do the yog nidra as well. Okay, both are going to be the part of what? Kids yoga. After this, they're also going to be learn a lots of kids yoga poses and how to train them for the kids yoga poses. Like we could not take a very advanced level of the asana. Very easy asana we have to take. Every asana we have to associate with a particular object or animal name. So they will be able to remind. Now we are enhancing their vocabulary. We are enhancing their imagination power. Like we are going to be getting to the snake, any pose, snake pose. So now they can understand. Yes, this now our body posture is looking like a snake. So they are learning at the same time. It could be animal name, vehicle name, anything. But they are learning. And they are also trying to forming themselves a body posture like that. Okay. So with the help of that, we are going to be learn the various asanas. Relaxation technique that I told you, there is going to be the QRT, quick relaxation technique, along with the Yoga Nidra. We are going to be learn. I'm going to teach you that also. Nadi Chakra, this part, definitely we are not going to explain to the kids, but that's going to be for our understanding. Okay, because keeping these things as a base, we have to train the kids. That's not the level of their understanding, the Nadi and Chakras. So we are going to get the understanding of that, and we are going to work on that for the kids. So few topics is going to be for ourselves, for their development. We must need to know a little basic about the yoga, and then we will be able to work on the kids. And then strengthening and flexibility building, definitely with the various type of the asana, with the help of the rhythmic practice. We are also going to be learn one more thing. That's the flow yoga. Vinyasa yoga we do for ourselves. Again, the Vinyasa yoga we can practice for the kids. But in which way we are going to practice? What's the meaning of the Vinyasa yoga? The one asana to the next, the asana in a cyclic way. So the question is that how we can able to do this thing with the kids. It will be harder for them. They're not going to be feel tired. So the answer is that we are not going to be take too much asanas there. If we are taking, it's okay. We are taking the asana, a little more asana in the class. So we have to also add the relaxation between the asanas. We have to add the relaxation between the every asana or between the 2 to 3 asanas. Okay, and what's how we are going to do this? With the help of the storytelling. Like we are going to create a story. In our story, there is going to be so many object, animal, and accordingly we are going to do the practice. Okay, like in a forest there is a lion, so the kids is going to be start to form that type of the asanas and that type of the object posture. So in this way we can create a story. Like previously when our grandparents were telling us the story, what was happening to our mind create that all the scenario. If you remember, when we were young, when our grandparents were telling the story, we create everything in the mind. They say there was a river, we create river in our mind. Okay, they say there was the few animals, we create the animals. So
Yeah.
what's happening to us at that time? We are developing our imagination, visualization. But now what's happening to the kids? They are listening the story on the mobile phone, on the screen. So their brain does not need to do anything. Everything is front of them. The visualization is there, the sound is there. They don't need to be worked. So now we can create those things again with little more enhancement, adding the posture into that. Okay, so there is going to be mental along with the physical development. Okay, so that's we are going to be learning the storytelling, yoga games, and activities. So we are going to also learn about the various type of the yoga games. As I told you, the games we are going to be learned for what purpose? We are going to be learn the games for the purpose to enhance their social right? Games. We are going to be form a team where they are going to be help each other to win the game. So there they are going to be learn a teamwork. That's a part of the social development. And also we are going to be make lots of type of the games there. Just give me a second, everyone. Okay, sorry for the disturbance. So we were discussing about the next part, and that is the yoga game and activities. So we are going to be make the such type of the yoga game where they are going to be learn the social development and also the leadership. Okay, that I'm going to tell you that how we can help them to learn the leadership also, how to guide the other student. Okay, and after that, the body awareness and coordination. There is a five things that help them to work on their physical development. We are going to be learn everything. Yoga teaching technique, that's going to be the important part of our class. Food and nutrition, also we are going to be learn. That's going to be the separate for the every age group, the food and the nutrition part. Now additional part I would like to add here in the relaxation or in the discipline, we are going to be teach them how to come up in the standing position, standing to sitting in a how to come into the proper way of changing your asanas practice. This everything we are going to be teach them in a discipline. And in the relaxation, we are going to be learn the various type of the, not only the one relaxation in the yoga nidra, the relaxation in the various position, the relaxation for every type of the asana, like for the standing, sitting, supine, prone position. The every type of the practice we are going to be learn the relaxation. Additionally, we are going to be learn the prop yoga. Props, how to use the props like block, belt for the kids to support them, not to do the over stretching or maintain the advanced position, but for supporting them. We are also going to be learn the chair yoga, simple chair yoga, basic chair yoga practice that we can also do for the physically challenged kid. Okay, the chair yoga and the prop yoga is also can be used for the physically challenged kid. So that type of the practice, that type of the session, we are going to be keep separate. Now I'm going to show the one more uh, PDF over here. Okay, I think just a second. Okay, so one more thing that I would like to add here, that how we are going to do the class. Okay, this is the whole syllabus that we have discussed. Now the next thing, how we are going to do the class. So initially, we are going to be start single theoretical class. First day, we are going to be learn the theory, and if we will get the time after the theory, we will do the in the very first class a little practical also to enhance our interest toward the class. Okay. So in the theory, what we are going to be learn, uh, how to make design the yoga practice for the various age group. Okay, how to take the mixed class. है ना? Like it is going to be harder for us to separate the kids 3 year, then 5 year, then 8 year. So is there any way to mix them into the one class? Yes, there is a so many ways we can do that. So that we are also going to be learn how to take the mixed class and how we are going to be do the class, like in few classes someday we are going to do only theory, someday we are going to do both, and in some of the day we are going to do only practical. Okay, so the things is going to be go parallelly, but yes, definitely our more classes is going to be practically and the few classes is going to be theoretical. The more class will be the practical and few is going to be theoretical. The theory is going to be important to apply this practical approach. One more thing is also there in your syllabus. That's the for the spiritual development, the 8 limbs of the yoga. So I'm going to teach you that 8 limbs of the yoga. And the important thing is not to understand the 8 limbs of the yoga. The more challenging thing to apply those 8 limbs in your yoga practice classes. So that we are also going to be learn how to apply that practically for the kids. It's not going to be like that we are going to be teach them yam niyam asan and they are going to be followed by themselves. We have to support them to follow those things. Okay, so that is we are also going to be learn. So that's our syllabus. We are going to be start from tomorrow. If you have any doubt regarding this class, you can ask. Although there are so many things apart from the syllabus that is not given in the syllabus, still we are going to be cover. Okay, so that's going to be the part that we start to do in the class. Now anyone having any question, you can ask.
Ma'am, what is the correct time for kids to start yoga? Is this okay before 6 years?
No,
Uh,
the basic time is 8 years, but 8 year is a time where we can start to do the various type of the yoga asanas practices. Before this 8 year, we are not going to be add only yoga asanas. And a yoga class means a few position that we are going to be associated with the animal like posture. That is not going to be create too much pressure on their body. We are not going to be do the extended period of the time of the holding. Just yoga practice is going to be do for the 5 minute in the class. Other things is going to be little breathing technique, types of the clapping, activities, other activities. So in this way, we are going to be extend their yoga class, the period of the yoga class. Okay, so we can start after the 4 year. Like from the 4 year, we can start the yoga practice.
Actually, they will not focus at this time from 4 years. Do they get any change within 1 month? Parents only expect like this.
Okay, I'll just answer you. I understood. So the kids they are definitely very hyperactive at this age, at the 4. It's really harder to engage them for the yoga practice. Like if we are going to give the phone and a screen, they are going to be very easily engaged into that. But the question is that how to engage them in the yoga practice. So that's going to be our skill that we have to be developed. That I'm going to help you to develop how to engage our kids into this yoga practice. What's happening in the phone screen? Why they are addicted to that? Because the thing is changing every second. If you are going to be look forward the things whatever they see on the phone, the pictures is going to be changed in the every second. That create a curiosity, excitement in their brain. What will come next? Similarly, we have to design our yoga practice. It is harder to switch themselves from screen to the yoga, but it's not impossible. We have to understand their psychology and we have to work like so. Everything we are going to be give them different and interesting. So they are going to be have the curiosity. What is going to be the next? how I'm going to be enjoy the class. It's not going to be give the yoga practice. Is we are helping them to enjoy this yoga class. Okay, so that will help them to engage automatically. After 1 day, 2 day, they are going to be show their concentration, interest toward the yoga class. That's going to be our skill that we have to be developed from the kids yoga. I'll help you to do the critical thinking, that level of the critical thinking, to deal with the all year age of the kids. Okay.
Thank
And okay, okay. Any other having any question?
Ma'am, Neha this
Yes,
side.
ma'am.
My question is regarding the teenager girls,
Mm-hmm.
like when their menarche age is there. So we will discuss that topic also, what asanas or what they should do or not during that period,
Oh,
because it is for, yeah,
actually, ma'am, that's not going to be part of the yoga like during the period. But yeah, one thing I'm going to explain, that's like when the kids is going to be grow after the age, we can give start giving the same type of the practice like we give to the adult. That's the first thing. Okay, so we are not going to be consider them in the kids. But yes, the one thing we are going to be discussed, that's going to be the diet for the
yeah,
teenage, along with the lifestyle that we have to follow, the change that is happening in their body, and how to deal with that. But we are not going to be learn a separate formation of the class for them, because the
okay,
class yoga class is going to be very similar for the adult. The same type of the pranayam you can give them, asanas you
yeah.
can give them, they are able to do the practice whole type of the meditation. The class yoga class is going to be similar like the adults.
Okay, one more thing I want to ask.
Hmm.
Yeah, like you are taking yoga classes in this Shubh Yoga Rishikesh Foundation. So you also take any classes like yoga camps in schools or do separate camps for kids? Like there are summer and winter vacations in the schools, so
Hmm.
they do so much activities like that. So do you also have also taken like any camps in the schools or at any
Yeah,
organizations
I
or
have taken before, but these days I'm not taking. But previously I have taken internationally. The kids have also joined me. So I have a tie
okay,
with the one of the teacher from the Russia, and we had worked to train the kids. But these days I'm not working on that. But yeah,
okay.
very soon we are again going to be start. But yeah, I
So
have
after
taken the
doing this
camps.
course, okay, so after doing this course, can we take such courses in the schools? Like we can approach schools and show them
Definitely.
a certificate and tell them we can perform 1 week or yogas for kids. Okay.
Yes,
So do we
definitely.
need any kind of props for that, or is it sufficient? We will learn that much so that we can do with them, or any other things or materials required for classes?
Yes, the few things is required like cushion, posters, blocks, band. That's the only thing that is going to be required.
Okay, okay, like for yoga postures and like
Yes,
rope or some block.
yes, definitely.
Okay, okay, fine.
Oh, any other question? Other query?
One more. Classes will be on Sundays also, or they are
No.
Monday to
I'll just clear this to you
okay
about the
because
Sunday class. Like we are going to take the class. I'm thinking to take the class on Sunday also, but at a
okay.
different time. The time according to the everyone, where everyone is going to be.
Suits, yeah, that suits
Mhm.
everyone. Okay.
Huh.
And will there be any question paper or any paper also after the course? Any exam
You
for us?
probably you are going to be have a kind like yes examination. Examination is going to be in the end of the class where we are going to have a question answering to each other. But the one thing is, I'm going to
Okay.
take you in the class. The class is completely going to be the student centric. Means you are going to be the important part of the class. Everyone need to be open up their camera. I'm going to teach you. Then I'm
Yeah.
start to giving you also the task, and you have to play the task in the classes. Like there is a 60-minute class that we have. The 10 minute is going to be
Okay.
get every student every day. One today, like you have get the 10 minute. Next day, another student is good. So that's going to be more clear when you start to join the class now. So the thing is, you are going to be learn the correction, everything we are going to be learn in the class. I'm not going to be wait for the examination, like every student does not appear for the examination. So I'm going to keep checking
Okay.
everything during the classes.
Okay.
Okay.
Do we get any theory notes also? Any kind of or recordings
Yes,
of the session?
definitely. Huh. Recording every day, you will get the recording of the class.
Okay.
After the class, like at 7 we are taking, so in the next day in the morning or on the same day till night, you are going to get the recording. Okay,
Okay.
according to
Or
the
one
availability.
and
Keynotes
once
you will be
if
get.
okay, okay. And once we have completed the course, so after the course, if we need any kind of support, any kind of help while taking classes, so we can assist. Matlab, will you be there to help us?
Yes, definitely. Once
Yes.
you are going to be join the Shiv Yoga Foundation, you are going to be forever the family member of the Shiv Yoga Foundation. So you are free to ask me anytime the question. First, you can just send me a text message on the group. Okay, I'm also going to be share the videos of my student that has been learn the kids yoga and they start to take the class and send me the videos. Okay, so I will send you that also.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
anytime you can
sure.
ask me if you would like to going to take the class very first time in any of the institution foundation and after learning the
Yeah.
course, and if you would like to get my guidance, I will be always there for you. Just send me a
Okay.
message with your name and batch name, and then if you want me to make a call, we will decide a time and call each other. And if you are comfortable, we can also discuss on the chat.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank
Yes, any other query, anyone? Okay, so let's have this class over here. We are going to start the class from tomorrow. Uh, Curriculum, yes, we are going to send the curriculum. Yes, ma'am. We are going to be discussing definitely. And about this class, how we are going to be taking, we are also going to be sent the one PDF about that also. And also we are going to be discuss like how to design the classes for the kids. I'm not very clear what you are asking. For art learning, you are asking the curriculum or you are asking the curriculum for the students, like for the kids when we start to take the class. This thing is not clear to me now. For the kids, yes, definitely. The curriculum is going to be set. Why? Because we are going to, as I told you, we are going to be have the 4 year age kids, then 5, then 6, 7, 8, up to the 7 and 8 years. So we are going to be learning all the way how to make take the class of 7 years, what to do first, how to initiate, and how to end the class, what to keep in between, what to keep, and starting. Okay, everything we are going to be discuss for the different age group and also for a mixed class. Okay. Okay, these are the fees and everything. You can ask to the Rajiv sir. He will send you all the detail. Okay, you can discuss to him and the personally can message him and can ask the other detail of that.
And ma'am,
Any,
please share the videos or the of your students who are taking classes, who have done this course and they are
huh,
successfully taking the classes so that we can
definitely.
it will be
Def,
boost our confidence so we can do that. Please share that classes video.
definitely, I'm going to share those videos with you.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, kids. One of my student is going to be there in the class. Okay, in the webinar she is not present, but yes, wherever we are going to be do the practice group, she is going to be with. I'm going to introduce her to you also. Once she is going to be joined, I'll introduce her to you also. Okay. Okay, so let's have this class over here. If you don't have any still query, if you have, you can ask me. Don't hesitate. Be free. You are free to asking me any question. Yes, definitely the certificate that you are going to be get is the internationally valid certificate. So definitely you are allowed to take the class in a foreign language. Okay, Yoga Alliance. For that, you can check our website. Okay, so let's end this class. Thank you so much, everyone, and namaste.
Thank you.
Yes, student review everything we are going to send you. Job opportunity, definitely you will be get lots of job opportunity in a various institution. If you are going to do well, you are also going to be get the opportunity in the Sudh Yoga Foundation. Okay, thank you so much, everyone, and
Do we get this
oh,
ma'am?
I think we do not have. I will send you the review of the group chats of the previous kids yoga teachers training course. Okay, that we are going to send. Okay, Chalo. Thank you and namaste.